Hey, welcome to the Wrestle Show. Thanks for joining me once again. As always, hit that like, subscribe button down below, and let's get right to the news of the day. Just two little bits of information for you. One, an update on Austin Aries, and two, a discussion about Matt Hardy. First off, Austin Aries left the WWE last week, was released from the WWE, and apparently had made some enemies backstage somehow or another. Some of the writing staff apparently didn't like him. And apparently he wasn't happy with his role in the WWE. He didn't like the fact that he was stuck on 205 Live's roster and not really the main roster at all. He never really had anything to do with the main show. And apparently, between that and the dislike between some of the writers and him, apparently it led to his release. That's all from Dave Meltzer over at the Wrestling Observer. That said, I hate to see him go. I'm sad that they didn't give him a better run. I'm sorry that I'm really sad for the fans because Austin Aries was a really good wrestler. He finally got to see him wrestle after he was injured for a while, and he finally came back, finally started wrestling again, had a good push for a few weeks, and now he's gone. Dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my life. You hire a guy, you bring him in, you tell him you're going to do stuff with him and stuff, and then nothing. Literally nothing. You relegate him down to 205 Live, where, first off, that shouldn't be considered. That shouldn't be a roster. That shouldn't be a different production. That should just be part of the Cruiserweights, a place where more Cruiserweights can wrestle, on 205 Live, and the main Cruiserweight should be involved in some of the storylines on Raw. It's kind of stupid to change up the whole show just because you have the Cruiserweights. It doesn't make any sense for WWE to do that. They didn't used to do it. It didn't used to be a separate thing. It was just another belt, another division for a belt in the company for the smaller wrestlers. It didn't need to be an entirely different show. If you want to have another show that highlights them, fine, but let them be a part of the main show. Let them be part of the main roster, or else you're gonna have more people, that are going to be unhappy and want to leave. Now, my next little bit of news, I haven't got to see the match yet, but I hear that Matt Hardy apparently suffered a rather gnarly cut to the side of his face. His wife had tweeted out a comment about it, and he tweeted out a picture of the gash on the side of his head. Hopefully he's okay. I also heard that Sheamus had to receive some medical attention after the 30-minute Iron Man match last night. I don't know exactly how all that happened. Once I have more information, I'll bring that to you, and I'll see you down the road.